BookBosomedKlauds, and I am back with another video. So, for the month of February, because you know, it is known as the month of romance, I want to tell you guys about my favorite romance adaptations. So, these are romance novels adapted into a TV show or a movie. So these are my favorites. The first one, though I did not really like the book that much, I very much enjoyed the movie. That would be Crazy Rich Asians. A lot of people liked the book, a lot of people didn't. I personally didn't like it. And you know, that's just my personal preference. So some of the things that really made the movie enjoyable for me was seeing the production value. When I was reading the book, I was thinking like, you know, like the very decadent Chinese traditional type of house, mansion, furniture, stuff like that. And what I really liked was that, you know, it was still decadent. It was still like over the top, but it was more modern. It was a more modern take, which I really liked. I don't know, I think I really liked seeing the visuals of this movie a lot more, and also seeing Constance Wu and Henry Golding be the couple. I think Rachel and Nick, I really loved that. I really loved their dynamic. I loved that they had chemistry together, and I like that the movie kind of cut something out that I didn't like in the books, because I kind of found it unnecessary, and I like the little changes to the story that the movie did. Also, they got Aquafina.
You have a cocktail dress in your trunk?
I'm not an animal, Rachel.
Enough said. The next movie broke my heart and made me cry like a goddamn baby, and that would be Atonement. Okay. This movie was heavy. It's a movie in two parts, so it's kind of like Act 1, Act 2. Act 1 takes place when they're younger, Act 2 takes place when they're older. And the main actors in both are the same, except for the actresses who play Bryony. Now, what I loved about this is that in the first part, we see a young Saoirse Ronan play Bryony Tallis, and she was absolutely amazing as Bryony. And honestly, I don't know, if we had adult Saoirse Ronan also play the adult Bryony Tallis, oh my god, that would be perfection. I don't know, I wasn't really drawn to adult Bryony as much. So yeah, that's like one of the things I didn't really like about the movie. I didn't like older Bryony that much, because I don't know, I wasn't really drawn to her emotionally, not the same way I was with young Bryony. And not only that, Keira Knightley. Any movie with Keira Knightley in it is just... And in this movie, she starred alongside James McAvoy, and they were just both amazing to watch. Okay, their chemistry, the tension, the yearning. I would also like to point out that this movie, well, and book, the story in general, kinda ends in tragedy. So though I say it's romantic, it's still kinda sad. Not to mention the iconic green dress that Keira Knightley wears in this movie. I don't know, in this movie, like, Keira Knightley, I don't know why, she's just always casted in movies where she is a... Editing Clauds here. I kinda lost my train of thought after being interrupted by Luna. So what I was trying to say is that for some reason, Keira Knightley is always casted in these period roles, and we live for them. When it's a period movie and we see Keira Knightley in the cast, we know it's gonna be freaking good. Luna. Next is Flipped. I love the book. I love the movie. 13-year-old me was absolutely in love with Bryce. I loved him so much. He's so cute. He was so handsome. Oh, my friends and I all had crushes on him. And the actors who played Bryce and Julie, they had just such good chemistry together. Even as kids, they were just really amazing together. They worked so well together. Their casting was on point. I can't imagine the roles with anyone else. And another thing that I really liked about the movie adaptation is that they changed the time period the story takes place in, because in the books it takes place in the 90s, whereas the movie changed it to 1957 to 63. I had to look that up before I did this video, and it worked a lot because of like there's some elements in the story that I don't know, because I was a 90s baby, not a 90s kid, but there's just some things that happened in the book that were like, really? I feel like this would have been developed more in the 90s by then. And also in the... No biting. No biting. Also in the book, Luna! Caught in 4K. Luna biting me! She wants the cheat sheet. She wants the paper. Thanks, Luna. You made me reveal that I'm wearing pajama shorts while filming. Thanks. It's gonna be so hard to edit. But the fact that they changed it to 57 to 63, I love, because I love the whole aesthetic the movie was. Julie's outfits, the songs, the whole vibe. I absolutely loved it, okay? It made the movie it made the story so much more magical to watch. And yeah, please, if you haven't watched it, please watch this little 2010s classic. Luna! No. My hand is not a chew toy! I just wanted to add that one of the reasons why I always put Flipped in these lists on like why I love it so much is because these kids, they're kids. I keep saying they're kids, but they're so mature. And especially Bryce. Like, we see Julie's maturity from early on in the story, but Bryce's maturity comes slowly and little by little when he starts thinking more and asking more questions and stuff like that. So that's what I really loved. Like, especially like, if these kids could like be so honest with each other and like be so mature about these things, like, why is it so hard for me to find my own Bryce? So that's on Flipped. Now, last but not least, I probably raved about this book in my previous video as well. It's just the definition of a romance movie. And that would be the 2005 adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. Keira Knightley is in this movie. Are we surprised? She's so good at it. Keira Knightley acting alongside Matthew Macfadyen. You guys, they were just the perfect casting. They were the perfect pairing. The yearning. Okay, Luna. See, she's crazy over the fact that I'm talking about Pride and Prejudice again. So, the yearning, the tension, the hand scene, the hand flex. And to think that wasn't even like originally in the movie or in the script. Like, apparently it was during one of their practice shots and Matthew Macfadyen just flexed his hand and they put it in because it worked. Of course, the iconic proposal in the rain. But, you know, the whole, I like to walk. Yeah, I know. That whole bit just... But yeah. So those are my 4 favorite romance adaptations. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching my dog try to bite me because she wants to get the paper I was holding. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you're single like me, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, click on the bell icon, and yeah, that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!